The words and so messages are getting too long. Angelic script code to the rescue. Angelic script is ancient code system is here in order to explain Angelic script's use in 0123. I will have to go off topic and teach you Angelic script. I would like to say at this time, my personal background is not in language or spying but in occult. No stolen valor here. In the same way the armies and fighting monks both study martial arts but for different reasons, so too do I study all this stuff for religious reasons. 0123 was made to be a sacred language like Arabic, Hebrew, Latin, and Viking runes. The 0123 language has value beyond secular communication. Officially, I am a shaman, and I made 0123 for religious reasons. Angelic script is just a way of gaining the power of the ancient, linking it with 0123, expanding it, so on to teaching Angelic script. Arthur C. Clarke said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, but could you have the reverse of civilization so primitive that basic concepts are magic to such a people? Let's go back to a time when simple math was magic. Magic is the ability to predict the events of the stars in the sky. Magic is the ability to make buildings that stand while others fall. Magic is the ability to make two tunnels in a hill meet in the middle, and much more. This is a magic square. A tablet like this is a key. This is the same tablet in hex. It's still magic. We will be converting the number 10,293,847,756. The number has no meaning in 0123. It's just a number for teaching. We start with a start symbol such as a circle. The first number is 1. We place the circle in the 1 box. Then we draw a line to the next number. This is a 0. Then we connect to the next number 2 with a line. Notice how the line could be in any part of the number box. This enables the same number to be drawn many different ways. Some planning is needed to make crossover directions obvious. Multiple instances of same number uses curved lines to go outside and come back. We end on with a end symbols such as a wall. This is the finished Angelic script. If you had no key tablet, it would take many scripts before you could guess the number locations. The script could be expressed as a list of coordinates. See, the start of the script is the first column and the 2 rows down 1 2. The end of the script is the first column and the first row 1 1. Let's change the tablet to amaze the numbers that are bunched up or easier to figure out, where ones that are far harder. This is the maze key times 2. To make this you would only have to have the key and no times 2. Remember to keep the key the same size or ratio so it can match up with whoever is sending you the script. This is the key times 3.5. With each message you could make a changing pattern such as times 4, then times 3, then times 2.5, and so on till the pattern repeats, so each number could be a color rather than a location. If the coordinate falls on that color, then that's the number. For example, if the coordinates fall on sky blue, the number would be 6, or if the coordinates fall on orange, the number would be 1, and so on. Rather than coordinates of columns and rows, we could just use pixel locations. Then we can use any image at all as the key. So, now all we need is a list of pixel locations and an image with at least 16 shades of gray. So say we have a color image. Let's say, rather than sending the image and a list of pixel locations, we copied that image and replaced the pixels with the color gradient. The first pixel replaced would be color 000000. The next pixel replaced would be 000001. All the way to color two images, one with wrong pixels. The person receiving the 2 images would only have to compare the 2 images, isolate the different pixels with the colors they were. Then, using the sequence of the color gradient, we agreed to arrange the pixels in order and turn those colors back into numbers or in 0, 1, 2, 3 language letters. Something else different than this. So because the file type JPG is super lossy, you can actually hide images inside that lossiness. It's called steganography. Another thing you could do is a blur filter of a not lossy image in a predictable way that lets you hide information in it. This is just an easy example, but transform the image into 3 grayscale images. Make a window kernel. Take an average of the outer pixels. Those pixels will not change, but then just add the information to the average. If your information is small and kernel steps are big, the color shift should not be that detectable to normal people. Looking at the image, some spots that looks more or less blue than it should and would likely only be detectable if someone knew to look for it. The real test would be if you could get it up on one of those stock photo websites, or a message of political support on a company website of a side they don't want to be on. You don't have to show it to everyone, just the right people. In totalitarian places, patriotic pictures that are okay to have could hide key images and others could hide their message. So why teach you about the Angelic script that's no longer secure? Because Angelic script can be done without a computer. 0, 1, 2, 3 words should take different paths, some that are not electronic, with sections of missing messages and enough changes. 0, 1, 2, 3 becomes hidden again. Unfortunately, borrowed words cannot be used in Angelic script encoding. So that's it for the section on Angelic script, but before the next video, internet, because I know you would ask for it. If you knew to ask for it, Cthulhu in Angelic script phonetically translated to a Vestan Gothic right to left reading direction, with Babylonian numerals on Venus magic square. Just don't go carving the tablet into pure white alabaster and fire, sacrificing the iam Simani hen and rooster on it that has been fed only scarab beetles, larvae at Point Nemo, with a time when Venus is at the zenith for Point Nemo. This is thought form Cthulhu. Be careful. Just because you have the instructions for a nuke does not mean you press the button and use it. I made sure to upload this video to YouTube on July 2, 2019, when there was a solar eclipse over Point Nemo, so the ritual would gain its power.